Hello and welcome. I'm Inverta Umbra, and this is Dwarf Fortress BasmentBorn. So, I only really thought to start recording at the current moment because there's this capuchin, which is apparently a type of monkey, who is fighting himself really. I don't really understand because I heard the fight happening. I was like, what's going on? And I checked the reports, and is fighting. I was like, well, I don't see anyone else involved. And the only thing I can guess, because I was reading the description, it says they climb trees for fruit, is maybe it climbed the tree and fell out? And just started messing itself up something bad? But, wow. Alright, and another thing I noticed, I almost thought my game was glitching out for a moment, and then I realized those are engravings. So if you look over to the right side of the screen, you will see what looks to be just a horrific mess to me, but apparently these are just engravings. You can even see a few werebeasts. Image of starved creatures. I can only imagine one. Image of gizzard stones, radiant gems, dwarves. There's a lot of different things here. I may try different texture packs and just see what this looks like. I don't like this, whatever this is. Sparrow. Image of Niban. The bronze pearls, the deity of trees, the rain, fertility, metals, fire, volcano, and mountains depicted as a male louse by Cole Tristomek. And he looks offended. Well, I'd be offended too if there was no lava here. He does seem like other than the trees and rain, and maybe the fertility fits, but other than the trees and rain, it does seem like a very dwarfy deity. You know, metal, fire, volcanoes, mountains. But as a male louse? Really? Cave spiders. Doesn't the mayor hate cave spider? Fire snake. Well, let's check out his thrilling... He likes his room. He just doesn't have the things that should go in his room yet. And I still haven't gotten... Oh, wait, one of them is there. Maybe we can hide the cave spider that I believe he does not like. Take a look at his... Let's see. Oh no, it's detest worms. Okay. I think there was someone else I was looking at who detested cave spiders. Pull that off the screen. So, yeah, that's that. I also realized I may have not shown this, or at least talked about this. This was just me trying to see what ores are on this level. Give me a little bit of a cross-section. So we do have a little bit of iron, I believe, right here. Yeah, limonite, or limonite? Limonite, like a lemon. Alright. Ooh. I think this was the dehedrite, so that'll be useful. Plus, of the two, gold or silver, I do prefer silver in the way it looks. Which you can't really see in Dwarf Fortress, but I just imagine if I was going to decorate a fortress, I'd use silver more than gold. Now, this is another cross-section I'm trying to get. I'm hoping one of these will peek into a cavern. I will be able to finally see there, and with a cavern, the spores will start um, transforming. You know what? Let's use the hotkeys I set up. These rooms, so I can actually have animals graze in the little rooms I have without having to um, have them outside. It's kind of a defensive measure. I don't have to worry about losing all of my animals if I do that. Now, let's see. And then I did set some blocks to be made, about 1,000 of them. In fact, exactly 1,000. But I've specified that they should be chalk. Mostly to use up the chalk. Yes, I know it's useful for making steel, but I am also swimming in it. And something tells me that chalk doors I should not depend upon to keep things out. Actually, what is this image? Shining suns. I could see that one, actually. A rabbit. Alright. 2 squares. For some reason this tickles me a little bit because I just imagine that there's a dwarf. He's looking at what everybody else was carving: people, birds, deities. They're intricately detailed to show all this information. He's just like, I'm gonna knock 2 squares in the wall. Call it art. Just something about that. Oh, that's actually stone being there. For a moment there, I thought that was another engraving. It's by the same person. Oh my. So, Datan Udildamud? Yeah. He likes squares and he keeps putting them everywhere. Alright. Are there any more? Can I see any more of this? Did someone literally engrave a bed beside the bed? Is that what this... I would have loved that if that had been Datan. Then I would know that he is not a very creative person. Image of a mountain. I thought that was going to say a triangle for sure. Alright, this has amused me more than I realize. Crutch. Cheese. A very dwarfy thing, believe it or not. Especially if you know the old Dwarven stories. Well-designed image of 2 trousers. Alright. Tall cross. I want some more artwork by this Datan fellow. I just want to see if he's just... I'm looking through trying to find any more of his work. Maybe he put it... No, that's a different Datan. Seems as if his work might be kind of rare. I want that man to be our official Dwarven engraver. I might just give him the title. Just squares. He was consistent. It's not just one square. He has another square. The only other piece of his artwork I can find. Oh. And I kind of want to engrave the rooms, but now I'm afraid that if I do, they're going to look like that other... the mayor's room, and I really don't want that. Again, I'll probably, between episodes, play with different packs. I did have someone ask me why I don't use the default, the ASCII textures. And the main reason is I've just kind of gotten used to this. It's easier for me to see. Though ASCII is probably the better of the two. And if you can learn to read it in that, it actually might even be better, faster for your computer and everything. I don't know that for a fact, don't quote me, but I think it is the better way to play if you can do that. I just am no good at it. You know what? You can have 2 granite tables there. Do I have any other... There you go. Some granite thrones. These can be the main table for visitors or something. I should probably build an inn, actually, now I'm thinking about it. It is something available that I didn't really mess with the last time I played. Alright. Now, what does he think about his modest office, modest quarters? Yeah. Maybe I'll give him some stone furniture later. Ooh.
Well, at least it's not an explosion of cats.
Ah, one of the Dwarven miners had a child. I every time I see it, I go, I cannot imagine that childbirth would be that simple that you'd just be mining into just, oh, baby. But at least she...
Baby's been born.
Oh, wow, it is the season of babies, apparently. Where is this one? Metalsmith. I don't see him on the map. I do not see this new baby, but I'm sure they'll take care of whatever needs to be done there. Let us. Let's go back up to this level. Check our stocks of food and drink. Drink is coming up, and food is also still going up. I might want to stop dwarves from fishing for a little while. It's also probably one of the most dangerous jobs. Oh wow, they are just... Wow! Those dwarves did not like that animal getting in on their fishing spot. They chased it down. Alright, well, yeah, fair's fair. Alright, we got some more beds to put. And I am probably going to just go ahead and designate. Maybe I'll make a little breakpoint between the two. Do I want to do that and just have it? Because it's going to be further to travel to get to the rooms. Or I could just bring it, the bedrooms, over to here. And that would probably give me almost another 60, so I could have 120. Our miners are getting pretty good. Oh, that's where they beat up on the captain. You bit one of my... Ooh. But it seems like most of my dwarves and things are just messing these animals up. I really do need to set up some more workplace blocks. We'll use that. Some more shop areas, but for right now I need to get clothes set up because I'm starting to see clothes on the floor here, which means they're damaged. which means there are certain dwarves that are going to be going without clothes soon. So we need to make some clothes and probably just get some clothes from other merchants. However, I think most clothes from humans and elves is too large for dwarves by normal standards. Got some dwarves just standing around. I think it may be time to engrave again. Let's see. So 3 for a room, door. Just trying to mark out the room. I could make these hallways 1 wide, but I feel that there's probably less congestion if I just do it this way. But it does, I think, take more processing power when you have multiple paths for dwarves to go down. They have to determine which path is the best. So we'll go ahead and take that off. Yeah, so I can add another 60 once I lay these out. And I can even expand the other rooms. If I add 5 to each one, so they're 15. 30 by each row, 90, 180. That'd be pretty close to the cap, and after all the nobles' rooms and stuff are done, that would probably be just right for... Yeah, I think I may do that. I'll extend them by 5 each. So instead of them being columns of 20, they'll be columns of 30. By column, I mean the both sides of these. This, to me, is a column. Extend it down, and they won't have to travel too terribly far. The furthest will all obviously be the ones over here, but yeah, I think that'll be pretty good, and it'll keep the dwarves away from a lot of the mining noise. Build H. Have you gotten to a point where I can... Yes, you have 1. Armor stand is available. Let's have that in your office. And weapon rack. Ooh. What are you missing? You're missing 2 chests. You've got 1. In fact, let's make sure you're not. Just the exports of splints. Okay. Want to make sure there hadn't been a new law snuck in there while I wasn't paying attention. We have struck pink garnet. Rock mechanisms have been completed. Nice. Tail. Do we have... Yep, we have another one. So, I think most of our dwarves are going to be alright, but there are about 6 of them that aren't quite as happy as they could be. Again, I don't really want to engrave the main hall if it's going to look like that over to the right. Build H. Still do not have the ability to make anything there. Do we not have a clothier? Something I might need to remedy in between episodes. And I just want to quickly check on... So this hasn't even been started, so there's a chance that there could still be stuff there. Just hasn't been started. It might be... Let us check something. Technically they're weapons. So, I have 4 copper picks. I think I might only have 3 miners, so I'll probably pick another dwarf to be a miner. I will pick a dwarf to be a clothier. And I will start making... Yeah, I'll just start making a full set of clothes. Probably out of leather, because I think that's our most plentiful resource. In fact, I can check. Cloth. So I have a little bit of that. About 35, I think is what it says. Now, what does it say for... must have missed it somewhere. Leaves, legwear, or backpacks. Tanned hides, that's where we have 33. We don't actually have as many. That actually may be the next thing I need. I know we're producing pigtails occasionally. What is that? Farmer's Workshop? Is it processed plants, I believe? JM. That's all that need for sand. Collect sand. Let's just make that a perpetual order. Yes, yes, Werebeast. We know, we know. And then check on ammunition. Ooh, we do not have very much in the way of ammunition. Ooh. But I thought I had someone making... I guess all my dwarves are preoccupied right now. Oh, they're making the mugs. So they're all preoccupied with that. Occupado. So the wet season has arrived, so this would be spring. We're gonna get the elves. Hopefully they bring a lot of cloth and leather. And we can make some stuff out of that. I can't think of anything else elves bring other than maybe some food, but... really our best bet is the humans, and then after that the dwarves. And the dwarves will actually have clothes I can just straight up buy, but it would be cheaper in the long run just to buy the cloth. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm also waiting for the game to finish saving. But thank you for joining me. I'm Inverted Umbra, and this has been Dwarf Fortress, BasmentBorn. Have a good one.